It's me, ya boy, your favorite moderator with a mustache that would count as a crime in former Yugoslavia, Marshall Belk. It's the middle of the night, so I hope that this isn't going to be more than 3 times as cringy as usual. So, on to basic info about the friendly local plague doctor, Angie. So name, Angie, age, 15. Username, friendly_local_plague_doc. Lack of underscore. Server nickname is Breakfast Associate Plague Doctor. Or Doctor, I guess. But for those of you wondering about the Breakfast Associate name, or it's like a weird server name, I guess. The only person who knows why it's funny left the server in a rage because people were stealing his joke. Yeah, so Angie's actually 3rd place on the leveling chart at a whopping level 34. Now that's difficult. That takes time on the servers. She's been here pretty much since the beginning. And yeah, that's her photo. Don't worry, I had permission to show it. You can also find it in the face reveal section. Job on this server. In her own words here, I had interviewed her earlier. I do some bot stuff, configure channels, and work with members to find problems with the server and address them. Just remembered how bad my mic is, but that's besides the point. Angie manages the bots to some extent and performs all the roles of an active moderator. She adds channels and attempts to some extent to keep the server under control, or as close to under control as this place will ever get. She's probably the most active moderator other than the owner of the server, and holds the technical task force role as well as the role of the traditional member of the task force, doing both of the jobs and also, managing things like bots and, the server's inner workings, which I can't even begin to comprehend. Here are her roles. Now, answering some questions about the recruitment officer position. Basically, we have this whole league. I call it the recruitment division. I don't think anybody else calls it that. But pretty much, if you add 5 people, you're going to get recruitment officer. If you invite one of the moderators to an NHS server, allowing us to further recruit people, then you get recruitment scout, I believe. And if you hold the record for most invites in a certain period of time when we do a competition, you'll gain the head of the division. Trivia. Angie banned Michael, and that's a whole fiasco. The reason I included this as a special thing is it's a bit of server history there. She owns the Music Nerds United server. You can find the invite to it in the command headquarters, I think. In fact, I'll put it back up there so that way we can get some share of users. So yeah, I expect that sometime after this video is uploaded to get an invite in command headquarters again. Her activity declined somewhat after the creation of the Music Nerds United server because being an admin takes work, leading to Aspen taking the position of number 2, which had been held by Angie for a quite long period of time. She's one of the oldest members of the server, being here since the original small group from Mr. Cole's class. I should really do some videos about the server's history sometime in the future. Probably one of the most important players of the IHRPG, also a bit of server history there I'll address later on. Her profile picture is usually some form of plague doctor. Now, on to the part that I think is the only reason anybody watches this, the threat level assessment. Now, looking into this, she's banned members in the past, okay? And though member was honestly problematic, he's also really cool. So, both historically and actively has a major presence on this server. So that's going to up the threat level because you're going to be seeing her more often and you're more likely to get involved in moderator business when, she's around because she's active 90% of the time. And she has admin powers that technically puts the bots under her jurisdiction, but I don't count bot mutes and bans and stuff as actions of the moderator. So, I'm going to put her at medium high, just slightly above Jacob with a 6 out of 10 on the threat scale. Now, keep in mind, threat can go above 10 technically because 5 is just Jacob because he's the baseline. But I don't think we have any moderators above that level. I haven't assessed them yet, though. So here's the advice. Behave and everything will be fine. As long as no rules are broken, you'll be perfectly fine. Don't antagonize others in her presence, though. Doesn't like drama. It is unlikely punishment will go beyond a mute at max. You're generally safe. Probably.